Guys, if you haven't already, make sure to follow the podcast on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. It helps us more than you could imagine.
So I wanted to ask you a question because we're gonna wheel it all the way back to the media.
Yeah.
And actually, Reeve wanted to.
I did
speak about.
Oh, you're there. You haven't asked me nothing yet.
Yeah, here he is. He's getting ready now.
Yeah, he's question master, really.
No, I'm joking.
Did a
I'm
card ring of
joking.
fire earlier.
You've blown his confidence now. This is the
No,
first time he's
no,
come
no,
on.
no, I'm
Thanks a
fine.
lot, Katie. Thanks a lot,
You
Katie.
blew
He's the one
mine.
drinking.
You've come on here, and now my standing co-host is confident shot, and he's ready.
What?
He's
What
ready.
did he say to me when we sat at the table? Let's see how you do YouTube behind the scenes. Yes, you put me on the spot.
Go on,
Over
Reece.
to you.
So I'm aware that you already know about this, but there is a show on the UK, in the UK
Right,
called RuPaul's Drag Race UK.
Oh,
And there's an impression from one of the drag
I
queens
saw that.
on
I've
there.
done a reaction to it.
Oh, you have?
But I watched
But
it
what-
with my 7 and 8 year old.
Okay.
I didn't know what.
Yeah.
What? And it got taken off, didn't it? Off YouTube took it off.
Oh, really? Okay. So what
I
were
thought it
your,
was good.
thoughts on it?
Do you know, I love it when people, like, I can take the piss out of myself
Yeah.
so much. And I think if you can't take the piss out of yourself, then that's just boring. Anyone who wants to try and, I don't even think he wasn't taking the piss. He was taking the piss.
No, but
like a
it's
very
having a laugh.
caricature
And
version
totally
of-
car-
yeah.
I find it flattering, things like that. I absolutely love it. And it's for Tim to think he could have done anyone. So I loved it. And I loved it. And I don't think anyone's got me yet, my voice. I know my friend Ryland tries to do it, go, oh, hello, but
No
no
way.
one has got me yet. So keep trying.
No, I would agree with that. I think
Open
it's quite
contest.
difficult.
But
Would you
I
ever
love it.
consider
No, I love
going
it.
on the show as a guest judge?
I would, yeah. I just love all that. And I'd love the drag queens to make me up. I would love how they do their makeup and hair. And I would try anything like, but I would love to go on the show.
That's my question.
There you go.
Oh,
That's
was
his one.
it? Oh, there you go.
That's his one question for the show done now. No, but I mean, with the
Have
whole.
you ever dressed up in drag?
No.
Do you know what I have done? Not quite that, but I've had my makeup, my whole face done.
Did
with
you look
full makeup.
completely different?
Yeah, I did look completely different, and it actually made me very suspicious of a lot of people with a lot of makeup on.
Really?
Because
Yeah.
I was there. Like, if I look like that, I feel like I've been at a disadvantage my whole life here because if I look like this now with makeup, I could go from like a 6 to like a solid 8. Or an 8.5 at least. So I'm looking forward to the day where going out on the street it's normal for a guy to be fully makeuped up because I'll be looking absolutely fucking fantastic.
Do you know what? I do say that though. Girls have it easy because we can do the hair and the makeup, and guys they don't. But you know what I mean, like. Generally, you just go on guys like for their looks.
Yeah.
They don't.
It has to be. It's almost like complete
so
natural.
That probably will happen.
Yeah.
Eventually, but yeah, like a lot of you guys out there, when you meet girls and you have your beer goggles on, you think gorgeous. Because I always ask, like, I've asked Cole and that, like, when you meet a girl like in the morning, do you ever think, what the hell
Yes,
was that?
yes.
And they all say yes. And makeup can make you look so different, as you say.
Yeah, no, that's one thing that I do say is that, you wake up the next morning, you roll over and you go, what the fuck?
And what do you
is
do
wiping
then
her
in that
off?
situation?
In that situ-
I
no.
love this. What would you do?
It-
So you've taken a moment thinking, oh my God, I'm going to marry this girl.
This is a worldie. I've got a worldie on my arms.
worldie.
Yeah?
Do you call it
Yeah,
worldie?
worldie. And then you roll over in the morning, you go, oh, what? That's not what I
So
took
you
home.
let them stay the night then?
If all of
For the it depends. It depends on a lot of factors, but for the most part, no.
And if you want them to go,
do you know? Here's a really good one that I
listen,
use.
because
yeah.
I know what Cole is.
I can see where you're making him stay. Don't stay till the morning, mate.
Really, you don't think that I should? No.
He's ruthless.
No. So I agree with that, but sometimes if it's a good experience, you could like morning sex is
Oh no,
class.
bad breath and that.
No, I enjoy. I think morning sex is class.
Oh, right. He's ruthless. Like, have you done
Yeah.
this? So when he took girls on dates, I am saying this because you don't matter now. You're with
Yeah.
me. So he would, if he was picking a girl up for a date, he might
Yeah.
meet him in the gym and think, yeah, they look fit in their gym gear. But a lot of guys say if you meet a girl in the gym, they look completely different in their normal clothes. So
Right.
he would put their headlights on them coming out so he could check on what they're like.
This is new levels.
Right. And then he would know whether to change where he's going to take them or not, to a restaurant or not. And they'd always say to him, I haven't got all night, I've got to pick a friend up, just in case he's got
It
an
was
out.
yeah.
Or he would text the mate and say, right, ring me up, I've got to get out of this. And then make
Yeah.
out he's like, are you men like that?
that's
then?
it.
So what? One of the best
Tight plan.
in the morning one was like.
How do you
look,
get rid of them then? If you
if
want
the
to
morning
make
one
a bed?
is, I've got a shoot. I've got like a filming shoot.
But if they're in
completely
your
forgot.
place?
Yeah, if they're in my, up at 6 a.m. You go,
5.
oh my god, I've completely forgot. I've got a shoot. You're gonna have to go, and you get all ready. They go out the door, just take off your gear. You get back into bed, and next thing you know, like, it is what it is.
But and then you say to them, I'm only saying this because this is what he's like. When they're like, oh, should we do it again? You're like, yeah, I'll text you later.
Yeah,
text you later.
and then it's
And
just
us being girls, right? We like
Ghosted.
wear the phone like that.
Uh-huh.
Wear it. Well, they haven't texted yet. They haven't texted yet. When you men have got no.
There's
Not
no
even bother.
intentions. There's no. But to be fair, like if you're getting kicked out before being
rumbled.
allowed to
She's
stay
rumbled.
stay the night,
Yeah.
that should be the first, like, okay, it's probably not going
Yeah.
to go any further. Second of all, if I ever had one of those 6 a.m. shoots
Yeah.
to go to, that's probably another, like, say, like, would he really kick me
So
out?
with you any girls watching,
Uh-huh.
if they got it in with you, if they stay till midday or the evening for a pizza, you're in there.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Like if it was if it was
You're all nodding. If you lot could see, most men in here.
6 a.m. shoot.
yeah, exactly. If that 6 a.m. shoot got cancelled, 100% you're part of
all the guys in
it.
here are nodding. So girls, if you're watching this,
What
anybody out
about
there-
but from a girl's perspective?
I don't ever do it. Don't do one night stands. Never. I couldn't put myself in that situation. I'm too shy like that, believe it or not.
Sure, but surely you've got friends, things like that. What is like the
Yeah,
girls,
I ask 'em.
the girls like tactic? If like they've had
The
a guy
reverse.
around their house or whatever, and they go, "Fuck, like I need to get him out of here." Like, what is the girls'
Well,
equivalent
normally
of the guys?
my friends would either go back to theirs or the guy would get a hotel. Like, I don't know
Oh, really?
girls
It
who would bring
was
them around theirs, to be
yeah.
honest.
Okay, that's fair.
But
enough.
I can't believe how forward some girls are. Like, maybe I'm old fashioned and I've been brought up different. But a lot of my girls, friends back in the day, would be ruthless. And I say it to Cole and like Chris or guys around me, how do girls have the front to just literally go up and say, do you want to go home with me tonight? That I would
Yeah.
never do that. Ever do that.
It's so true.
You'll never see them again because they think if you're going to do it to them, you'll do it to someone else. Like,
Yeah.
And I like to try and have a rule.
What is
like-
that rule?
What is the rule?
My
yeah.
mum always said, don't sleep with them on the first night.
Yeah.
But then some guys used to say it doesn't matter if you do. If you like them, you like them. So, the rules,
So the rules
who
go.
knows? Like, but I don't know. But some girls, I can't believe. Like on his Instagram, like we've both got each other's Instagram.
Fire today, boys.
Oh yeah.
Do you want a seat?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
girls are going to hate you because I know everything.
I'm watching, and then she tells something like, "He done it to me."
Yeah.
I know, it's quite
true.
yeah.
That sounds
So
familiar.
we have each other's Instagram. Everyone knows I'm with him, right? If you go on the Instagram
Yeah.
pictures. But beggy girls still try and
Regardless.
inbox him or message him.
Yeah.
There was one the other night, went there, was with your dad and that, and some girl said, are you single? And I've done a voice note back saying, what was it? You can clearly see he's not single. What did I say?
Oh, hi, Katie.
Yeah, play it. Go on, play it. What I said back.
Could you
Oh,
imagine?
here we go. So we've
I
got
mean, it
the.
might have been- it
And the
weren't
girl's
that
just
bad, but I
responding
love
back
it.
like,
Go on,
"Hello,
have a look.
Katie."
Is there any? Could someone bring that to the mic so we can hear it? That would be
I
great.
mean, why would the girl even message him?
Yeah, like it's
But I
one of the.
did.
It's a very
But
it's
I like
public,
having banter,
isn't
and
it?
I'm like, do you want me to name and shame you that you're messaging him? And they're like,
Oh,
oh,
no.
sorry, but I just
Oh,
love
my-
having.
yeah, you love shitting them up, really.
All right,
yeah,
here
sweet.
it is.
Here we go. All right. So this was
Well,
the
what do you
voice
think of the
message.
girl first?
Wait, well, I
Winky
mean,
face as well.
yeah, it's you single. Oh, yeah, it's a bit.
Who's single? Go
yeah,
on. And then
here we
what did
go.
I write?
This is what you on his account said.
I've seen your picture. I'm not.
Hi, is he single? If he was single, he certainly wouldn't go for a dog like you. I'm far better than you, my darling.
Oh my god!
Oh, God.
That is absolutely phenomenal.
There you go. So I do things like that.
She's unfollowed him.
Well, surprisingly enough, she hasn't replied.
Yeah.
But no, but some do. Like, there was some
Really?
girl who had her hands down her pants playing with herself, sent it to it. So I put the screenshots up and saying, some of you guys don't want to see, what did I say? Fucking driblets down there.
Driblets.
So, you know.
Oh.
And you have to name and shame them. Just like,
Yeah.
don't disrespect me.
And so what you guys? So you guys have each other's. So you can check his.
No, I don't. We
Stories?
don't. It's not that we check. It's just
You just
'cause
have
it's
it.
there, and we've just got. I've got nothing to hide.
Yeah, of course.
And I think also, look at me. This has turned to relationships.
Well, yeah.
If there's anyone out there, or in this room,
Uh-huh.
or anyone out there, what's that?
You ain't got no stress between you.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
always think
It's
Always
open.
open,
Yeah.
yeah.
if you can leave your phone on the side, faced up loud,
Yeah.
go and have a shower on that, and leave it on the side, nothing to worry about, you can sleep at night.
Yeah.
We've all been in a situation where you're like silent, turn it over,
Right.
don't message, I'm at home, and you can't sleep because you never know if the other person might be drunk and then suddenly text you at night, pings up, oh, who's that? It's the carpet man, or
The carpet man.
it's the cleaner.
Now
Oh,
I've seen that
whatever.
video
We
before.
don't have a carpet.
Yeah, so it's like, me and Cole have had these discussions. We've both been there, done it, and what's
Yeah.
the point? Like, you've just got to be open, haven't you? And he can go through my phone and see anything, or I can his, but
Yeah.
we don't, because we don't have to. But
There's no
it's
need.
funny
Do you get
that
a lot
we
of-
go through Instagram?
Do you get a lot of men in
Yeah.
yours?
No, they're either gay men or girls want to do my makeup.